Good morning. I left at about 6. It is about 6:13 right now. And I went through the swamp. I was in it before I realized it, and I didn't see any signs for any bypass. Otherwise, I would have taken it. I just prayed myself up and went on through. And I got through with dry feet. But, I hate stuff like that. I did not sleep well last night. I had several bad dreams, and I just didn't feel at peace there. I didn't hear anybody come in, but this morning, when I woke up and went to get my food bag, I saw that there was a hammock and a tent. So I wasn't alone there. And I woke up at about 4:15 and sort of took my time. I had a really bad headache this morning and some shoulder and neck pain. It was really buggy there. I got bitten by mosquitoes and other stinging bugs while I was eating my supper. That was not pleasant. But it's a brand new day. I think I've got about 17 miles. I'm going to the 501 shelter. It's by a highway. I've stayed there before. Not in the shelter, but in my tent, and you can order pizza there if you want. I've never done it. But after tonight, I've got one more night out, and then I'll go into town to pick up my box and stay. And it is going to the microtel, so I will have at least one night all to myself in climate-controlled conditions, and I'll be able to get up anytime I want, make my coffee at 4 if I want, read, take as many showers as I want, and I am very much looking forward to that because, man, has it been hot. The past few days have been the first times on trail that I have been so sweaty during the day that my clothes were wet when I took them off and when I put them on the next morning. And they stink. But they don't stink like BO. You know why? Because I am one of the few hikers out here who is actually using deodorant. It doesn't weigh very much, and I really hate taking a shower and then a couple of hours later smelling like BO because I didn't put deodorant on. So I would highly recommend deodorant, even if you're out here hiking. I think it is a weight expenditure that most hikers could afford. You just get one of those little travel-sized ones, and it doesn't weigh that much. And it's so much more pleasant, in my opinion, because we're all different. You want to smell like BO? Go for it. Because I am high-maintenance hiker trash, do not like smelling like BO. So, there you go. And I think we're supposed to get up well into the 90s again today. Hoping to get most of my miles done before the heat of the day. Getting a little bit later start than yesterday, but still early by most hikers' standards. So, I guess that's it for the morning report. The worst part of the day is over, going through that swamp. And then the rest of the day should be smooth sailing. I forgot to mention that at Kind of Outdoorsy, they had resupply there. And another lady told me about some protein bars. I went through almost all of them in 2018. I could not stomach them. They were so terrible. But she said this one was really good, so I got some at Kind of Outdoorsy. And it's made by Gatorade. It's a protein bar. It's got whey protein in it. And it's 20 grams of protein. I would much rather have the whey protein than the soy protein isolate. And I gotta say, they're pretty good. They are crunchy on the inside rather than that chewy, nougaty stuff that most of them are made of. They also had some little packets of powdered butter for 75 cents. I'm going to see how this ghee and MCT oil that Raid sent me, or is sending me, works, and check out the cost comparison and the effectiveness of the powdered butter versus the MCT oil or the ghee in packets, plus the weight. And I have to say that I've been feeling pretty good. I've been putting that powdered butter in my oatmeal and my suppers, and so far I've had one of those protein bars per day. And something I also started doing is taking a B complex. I've also been taking that, not even the dosage recommended, just one per day in the morning. I had a bottle of them and I noticed they were getting close to their expiration. So when I was doing my Mel drops, I packaged them up and started throwing them in at the halfway point. So I just recently got them. But I don't know which is making the difference, but I haven't had any of those really bad energy crunches like I was having. So I'm praising God for that. Look at all these rocks. I mean, not the ones beyond it, but the ones that are piled up to the side here. I wonder if someone at times in the past has removed them all from this path. Boy, that would be a lot of back-breaking work. But if somebody did do that, thank you, person, whoever you might be. This is awesome. I've been going through lots of unmaintained trail today, and these right here that need to be clipped are sticker bushes. I found out on the Seek app that this is actually called wineberry. That will go down as my least favorite section of trail, including the swamp. just almost stepped on a copperhead. I saw its tail moving off the trail after I almost stepped on it. And that was pretty scary. I really haven't seen any rattlesnakes or copperheads yet. That was the first one. And it was just the tail. I have no idea how big it was. So anyway, that was pretty darn scary. We've had some climbs this morning, and there have been some rocks, and it is hot today. Hotter than yesterday. And I'm feeling low on energy. I think I forgot to take that B vitamin. I might do that. And I've got about 9 more miles to go, and it is almost 9:30. Hello, I am at 501 Shelter, and it is known for being able to order a pizza here. When I got here, someone else had ordered pizza and they gave me a piece of their pizza, which I thought that was really nice. They also have a solar shower, but it's in the shade. But I did have one and it felt good, and it was very cold. But I was grateful to be able to get all of that sweat and salt and everything else off of me. I've got a very nice tent spot. It was hot today, and it is hot in this tent, even though I've got both doors open. I don't know what the heat index was supposed to be today, but they keep saying heat advisory and heat wave and stuff like that, so I guess it's pretty bad. I did stop for lunch today at a spring, and I tanked up, made sure I had my electrolytes, because some days lately I have not been doing it. When it's really hot, I just want clean water to drink when I'm thirsty, so I've been hesitant to put those electrolytes in there. So when I was at the spring, I drank one bottle that was full of electrolytes and then filled it up again so that I could have water for the rest of my hike. I went over the Beaver Dam area, which is basically a big swamp. And I don't know why they don't just build a boardwalk. It has been this way since 2018. And in 2018, I went through there after it had rained, and you just had to wade through it. But now people have thrown down large branches, so you got to be careful about which one you step on. It could be floating, or if you put your trekking poles down in the water on either side of those branches, it could sink down in the mud for 5 inches. So thankfully it wasn't very long, but the rest of the trail was really overgrown, and this was not my favorite day at all. In fact, I think that I could safely call it my least favorite. Not only because of the swamp and the long sections of overgrown trail, but also the heat just really takes it out of you and makes hiking not that fun. So anyway, I rolled in here at about 2. It's about 3:30 now. I'm going to edit my videos, and I'll probably eat something later. And then I'll probably go to bed early. I don't know if you can hear, but we're pretty close to the road. You can hear road noises, but I don't think it's going to bother me tonight. So that is it for today. This is Rebound signing out.